Some time ago, the page grinders, we were doing haiku, you know, the Japanese 17 syllable verses and so on. So I thought maybe it would be nice to take and make a longer poem with a number of haiku linked together, sort of hitched. So it would be hitch haiku. And of course that makes the poet a hitchhiker. So, the story of he is just that. One of many tales best left untold. Saga of a rake, of a man not at all nice, taking liberties. Pig of a jokester, plays at words instead of deeds, never an act of worth. From time to time's end and beyond, never shall mend, misdeeds done to all. Neither Satan nor God will garner his soul at end. It will roam until redeemed will he be when jokes and bad puns are declared tasteful.
Wendell Berry is a poet. He's also an author of novels. And we, in our little book group, read a novel recently. And it is a funny punishment to read a novel by a poet. Because in every paragraph there are 2 or 3 beautiful lines. So you stop, and you reread the lines, and then you forget where you're at, where you're at in the story, who are these people, you just love the lines. This is a poem from a collection in 1968 from Wendell Berry. If he's ever anthologized, this is the poem that's usually in there. Then I brought a couple others for later. The Piece of Wild Things. And so you just look at that kind of painting up there of anything you can see that takes you outdoors. When despair grows in me, and I wake in the middle of the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of the wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars, waiting for their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and am free.
I spent some time on the farm when I was a child, and most of the time in the city growing up. So sometimes there's a rural memory, and sometimes there's an urban memory. This is an urban poem. Time to kill. We should have gone in when we were called, but we were 11. Ash cans dragged to curbs for collection assault the night air. Ashes from the old coal-burning homes of the city. Our neighbor, a priest and his young friend, live in the storefront property, bring up full cans from their cellar. I spend the last outside minutes with friends, fooling, twirling around in the dark, and do not see the pavement-level iron door open, or the man ascending with ashes. I knock it down with a crash. He yells. Gulping for air, we run down the street, huddle on a friend's step. Did I kill him? Soon he appears at his front door, walks to the iron door, opens it, and disappears below. Emerging, he drags ashes to the curb. In the cold, clear evening, he sits on the step with the priest, drags on a comfort cigarette. Down the street of shadows, we hug and sigh, thankful time allows us to move on.